It's a nice moment, and a lot happening for parents this month, John. And we saw Hollywood A-lister and devout Catholic Mark Wahlberg taking a moment this week on social media congratulating his son who had just made his confirmation. Yes, Mark Wahlberg is in Europe filming a new movie for Netflix, but he shared this video in which he talks about how proud he is of his son for making the decision to continue his Catholic faith into adulthood. The movie star also gave a shout out to other young people who are dedicating their lives to God.
Oh, good morning from Europe. I just got down on my hands and my knees to express my gratitude on this beautiful day. Congratulations to my son Michael for making his confirmation. All the young people out there who are confirmed and taking their relationship with the Lord into their adulthood. What a commitment you guys have made. Congratulations to all of you.
All right, let's welcome in actor, director, and producer Kevin Sorbo to talk a little bit more about faith in Hollywood today. Kevin, great to have you with us.
Good to be here, guys. How's it going?
Going pretty good. Yeah, anyone who's known you or your story knows you were blacklisted for being an open Christian in Hollywood. But here's the funny thing. America didn't care because you left and you still have an incredibly successful career. Now, when it comes to Mark Wahlberg, I always wonder if there are more people like him in Hollywood, but they're just too scared to live out their faith in the same way that he does. He's already had a lot of success. He seems to be above this.
Oh, there's no question. No question. I've only met Mark a couple times. I've always been a pretty cool guy. We're both have the love for golf, so we've been at these celebrity golf events. But I appreciate him coming out and saying what he's saying. And yeah, he's got a lot more sway power in Hollywood than I did. I've got the career still going that I love. I mean, Hollywood gave me the boot. I think sometimes it's worse being a Christian in Hollywood than it is being a conservative, but you put them both together, it makes me sort of a double leper. But I've had my own things going to the SorboStudios.com the last 10, 11 years. We're doing our own movies. I've got 4 new ones coming out this year. And one of them happens to be the Ronald Reagan movie. I'm in that movie of Dennis Quaid as Reagan. I play as pastor. And I appreciate what he's doing because there's a lot more people out there that are doing that. And actually, showing one of my movies right there. I'll be out this fall. That's called Miracle in East Texas with John Ratzenberger and Lou Gossett Jr. But anyway, I've had a number of actors come up to me that I've worked with and say, "We appreciate your voice." And I go, "Why don't you have a voice too? I mean, if you believe the same way I believe, what's the problem?" And they've done such an amazing job to make to have faith or being a conservative, not only in Hollywood, and just anywhere in the world right now, is something as a negative thing, which is just weird to me. And I'm just going to keep fighting the good fight and doing the movies that I want to do because I want movies that have love, hope, laughter, redemption, faith. I want movies that move people, make them think about things. I like crazy, wild movies too, but I like doing movies that I want to do. Well,
and we love that you're out there doing it, but it is true that this faith-based content is really becoming something of a movement. We saw that the Chosen series, which was self-funded. So I think people are finding a way to say, we don't want the studios to necessarily sign off. We'll do it ourselves. And we also want to talk about your work in Israel. You just got back 2 days ago, and people can join you, apparently, if they want to go. Tell us a little bit about that, Kevin.
Well, I just finished shooting a documentary over there. It deals with the search for the tabernacle and the Ark of the Covenant. It was incredible. I mean, I'm the layman there. And what you're showing right now is actually my wife and I are hosting a group next May of 2023. So please go to SorboStudios.com and sign up. It's an amazing trip. It's an amazing 11-day journey. Just basically walking the footsteps of Jesus. You don't have to be even a person of faith. Jesus, even the great atheists of the world like Dawkins and Hitchens and Singer all agree that Jesus was a man and did exist. So the history in that area is incredible. I mean, we were looking at archaeological ruins that date back, 6,000 years. I mean, it was phenomenal. And that won't come out till later this year as well. But I have another one coming out called Eating with the Enemy. It's Brent Miller and his company, Ingenuity Films. They do great stuff. We had the #1 documentary last year on Amazon called Before the Wrath, dealing with the second coming. This deals with the disciples. Eating with the Enemy, I think, is just an amazing title for it. So I hope people look for all those things. And once again, SorboStudios.com is a great place to go.
We also want to talk to you about the Second Amendment a bit because you've been tweeting a lot about this. You recently tweeted this. If an 18-year-old isn't mature enough to own a firearm, then maybe 5-year-olds aren't mature enough to change their own gender. I think a lot of people probably agree with that sentiment. They were also talking about allowing 16-year-olds to vote a couple of years ago. What happened to that idea?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Look, that thing got 125,000 hits. Is that all? Come on, people, jump on board. I believe, what our founding fathers did. Our founding fathers were brilliant men, and they're spinning in their graves right now, seeing what's been going on with our current people in office. And I don't know. I don't believe in second terms. I believe in second convictions for these people. So it's time to people wake up, and I think people are.